So let's do what has happened with the tool, the Kamakshi tool today. So the thing is, whenever you can actually switch off this Kamakshi candle in the show Kamakshi magic candle. So you can switch it off. If you switch on, no, it will show you. You can switch it off. I just want to see the candle, so I'm switching it off. So today let's see what has happened in the market. Okay, the initial candle itself, the yesterday's candle based on the strike price we have selected, it is telling that there is a P real, C real buy, P real exit here. So what does it mean? This is telling that there is a buying zone. So according to what very basic rule of us, so we are going to trade only the mature trends, and also we are never going to buy C at the day top and P at the day low. These are two rules which we have. So let's see if we have any other rules added. So and also we need to wait at least 10 to 15 candles, or at least 5 to 10 to 15 candles to take with the trade. And if your bias is changing, you can exit it and then re-enter with the same bias. Okay, always the first thing is to create a bias inside your mind. So with this candle, your bias has turned into CE. So now your mind is CE. When the market opened, it showed a bigger red candle with a P real buy and C real exit here. So I want, if when a real bigger candle comes, this is the candle where my bias is formed as put, right? So I just want to go into Nifty also and see what has happened in the Nifty. Okay, I mean Nifty is also telling you the candle is very clear. I want to see which candle. See, that is very inside possibility of the index in the Bank Nifty. So in this, like, there's a very small trade, small candle it is. So I want to check with this rather than the Bank Nifty because of the candle placement. You might think it is an inside candle and you don't want to trade. But here what happened, once the candle broke and market is not able to touch it, you can take, like, what did I say? You have to wait for until 4 to 5 candles first initially. So let's say this is a candle which gave 5 candles, you wait. So here if you take a entry, so this candle top will be your stop loss, right? So on market is very important thing is this is one of the stop loss, and the whole candle's length, if you check with it, the candle's length mid is the next stop loss for you in case if your view suddenly got changes. Here the greatest thing in the market is to stay with the bias. So where did my bias change to put? So the first candle the bias changed to put. So these two are my stop losses. Until my bias changes I can keep, or you can check with this, like, there is a very good support where market is turning it stable. So it gave almost this much of buying. You can exit the trade after capturing, what did I say? Let's say in Nifty or Bank Nifty, if you say this is the entry candle of you, in Nifty I think you can capture 150 to 100 points. Like, market gave 85 points here. You just go to Bank Nifty. What is the time we entered the trade here? 9:25. Okay. So on 9:25 is your entry candle. You need to find time in the tool. That is a very important thing. So 9:25 is our entry candle. So what did I say? 100 points or 150 points in Nifty, or in Bank Nifty it is 150 to 300 150 to 200 points. Like, so 200 points it gave. So you might exit here because so you might not even exit here. This is also a profitable trade. For a capital of 45k, this might have given us 5k. So which is almost around 9% of the trade. So now the point is to hold to the bias. Now next time when the bias gave here as a CE buy. So once CE buy bias gave, so you just need to mark this candle. Okay. What did I say? You have to wait for at least 4 to 5 candles. And next thing is to wait. If you have doubt, you can wait for 10 candles. To have to see the bias. Here after 5 candles, market did not move up. Okay. So after the one red candle came, we did not break that candle. So you just want to wait for next turn here. What is it? 10 candles. So after 10 candles, you wait for it and you see if the trend is being matured. The trend is not being matured. Actually, when the trend is not being matured, we directly take the put trade, right? If C is failed, no, you should not take like that. You may wait until another P real buy comes. Both in the indexes and the strike prices, the buying happens. So now this is not validated. Even in Nifty, what is the time? 12:11. Here it happened, right? You go to Nifty futures. So at 12:11, did you see C real buy? Yes. In Sensex also you have seen it. But this has this candle has never been crossed. So what does it mean? This is a fake buy. So now what happens? We go to the Bank Nifty where we are checking with this. What is the next signal that came? So what happened? The signal came here is the PE real buy. Once the PE real buy, what did I say? Once the signal comes, you have to wait for another 5 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at 5 candles, what is my first stop loss? So my first stop loss is the candles, this one. Okay. And next stop loss is the mid of the candle. So now after 5 candles, if I want to take an entry, I'll take an entry and see to it that if the stop loss is broken or not. I will stick with the bias until the next bias changes. Or what did I say? You can capture 150 to 200 points in the Bank Nifty. So you can, if you can see two good green volume candles continuously, 2-3 candles, you can exit the trade, or you can exit the trade according to your appetite of the percentage. So this is what happened with the tool. So the major thing in the market is to believe in one tool and stick to it for a long time, so that you can see the profits over a period of time. So I wish it has helped you to trade today. I could not trade, my algo has traded this setup and this setup. So that's it for today. I hope it helped you. Thank you so much.